guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. I have my friend Maddie here with me today. Let me get my notes so I know what we're talking about. The subconscious mind. Because this is my Tuesday YouTube video, so I'm doing a learning video. So we're going to talk about the subconscious mind and about how you have to reprogram it, you know, and then we can talk about our own experiences. You've got many.
I do?
Okay, so we all know what your mind is, right? Okay. Okay, so subconscious means of or concerning the part of the mind of which one is not fully aware, but which influences one's actions and feelings. So, I actually, was it a YouTube video or a TikTok? What am I talking about? It was a whole book. It was an audio book. So basically, she was talking about that your subconscious mind is like alive and running your whole entire life. So your actual conscious mind only takes in up until a certain point. That's why your memories, you only remember from like age 2 and up. So your subconscious mind is what's taking in all around you from the time that you are birthed till the time that you are death. So
from the time I was pushed out to the time I died.
Yeah. So that's why they have the theory about like when you die and you see that light at the end of the tunnel, it's actually you being rebirthed. And you know how they talk about like infants actually know all of the secrets to the universe. They just can't talk about it because they are an infant.
And they probably forget it too.
Yeah. Because after a while, you just kind of settle with the fact that like, okay, this is your new life now, and you just forget all of your memories because you have to make new memories in this one. You have to, you know, move on from that past life and move into your new one.
So the light that you see when you die is actually the opening to your mom's vagina.
So concerning the part of the mind of which one is not fully aware. So basically, you were taking everything from like that your eyes and ears can see and hear. You are taking in everything up until the point that you can register that. And it's not that like your conscious mind can actually register that because, I mean, you're an infant. So when you're an infant, you're not taking in and remembering, you're just taking in. That's why they say when you have a baby, it is so important to like watch what you say and do in front of them because they're copying you. They're watching you and learning from you and everything that you do. That's why a lot of us are so effed up. So, talking about the subconscious mind today and reprogramming it. So when like my last video, when I'm talking about manifesting, you really have to believe it. But in order to actually get your subconscious mind to believe in your manifestation, you have to reprogram your mind, literally. Because if you can tell yourself, oh, hey, I believe I'm going to get $1,000 today. But if your subconscious mind is telling you, it's like, no, you're not, then no, you're not. So it's really hard to be able to reprogram your mind because you're trying to reprogram everything that you've learned and gone through up until you were born until now. So being able to reprogram your mind from, I'm only good enough for a military guy and I'm just gonna be a librarian for the rest of my life because that's all I can get, you know, that's all that I'm good at for the rest of my life. That's all that you're gonna have. I love you. But same for my situation too, though. I mean, if I think that I'm only gonna be working at a distribution center for the rest of my life, and that I'm not gonna get this $1,000 today, then I'm not. And that's what I'm gonna be doing, and that sucks. I don't want that.
So wait, okay, so like the subconscious could be almost like a trauma response too, though.
Yes, everything that you take. Yes, your subconscious mind. That actually, thanks for getting me back on track with the video because that was actually what I was about to bring up next. Is because a lot of your trauma responses are from your subconscious mind. So if you we'll take a relationship as an example. If you've had a bad record of people in your life when you've gone into a relationship and you go into another relationship with another person that ends up being that same kind of energy, your subconscious mind is telling you, oh, it's the same scenario. So that's what you're used to. That's what your subconscious mind is telling you the right way to go. And when you have a trauma response, so in my scenario, my boyfriend right now currently is my healthiest relationship that I've ever had. No offense.
No, because like
we were young as fuck though, so
we were kids.
Yeah, we were kids. We didn't know what we were doing, but you know, he is my healthiest relationship out of everyone that I've been with, and part of my trauma responses when I'm with him is creating arguments because there's no toxic energy in the relationship. So, you know, we don't argue very much. We don't argue about like really big important things. Like, you know, most people would think that you would argue about in a relationship because we just naturally get along that well. Not everybody isn't the same though. But because we don't argue, because we, you know, we agree on a lot of things similarly, we do have disagreements. Don't think that like, you know, it's a happy, perfect relationship. We do have disagreements, but we don't really argue like that. So I know that when my trauma responses and my subconscious mind are kind of coming through is like when I'm trying to create like arguments for no reason. Trauma responses are coming from your subconscious mind because your subconscious mind is telling you this is how you need to react to this situation because this is how you've always reacted, this is how you've been taught to react, this is what you've been taught is okay. So your subconscious mind is essentially what you need to be working on. That's why people tell you to meditate and stop and actually listen to yourself. Listen to that first voice that comes to mind, not all the time. Listen to that first initial voice that comes to mind when you are trying to make a big decision, when you're trying to make a positive change in your life, when you're trying to make good choices in a relationship or with a partner. Listen to that first initial voice because that's going to tell you where your inner child is at and where your subconscious mind is still at and where your growth aspect is. That's why it's so good for you to meditate and meditate on your manifestations because you're taking the time to reprogram your inner mind. You're taking your time to reprogram your subconscious and letting your inner child know that, hey, this is how we are doing this now and this is okay and this is what we want. We don't want that same negative outcome that you're getting from the same actions that you're reciprocating because of that is what you've learned your entire life. So, in case anyone didn't know, the definition of meditate is think deeply or focus one's mind of a period of time in silence or with the aid of chanting for religious or spiritual purposes or as a method of relaxation. Think deeply or carefully about something. So, essentially when you're meditating, you have a certain... Jax wanted in the video, sorry guys.
Only his butt.
Only his butt though. So, basically meditating is thinking deeply about a period of time, and it can be in silence, it can be with chanting, with music, with however makes you relax and that you are comfortable. It's basically telling you to think about a period of time. So thinking about a period of time, whether that's through a traumatic experience, through a positive experience, whether it's soul searching. You want to do that soul searching because that is what helps you to kind of stop and listen to what your subconscious is telling you, to what your inner child is telling you, what your fears truly are, what your deepest desires are. You can figure all of this out, and it's not going to happen overnight, guys. It's not going to happen overnight, okay? I promise you, it's not. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time because in reality, you are reprogramming. You're trying to reprogram basically a whole PC system, okay? You're trying to reprogram this whole thing that is...
You're trying to, like, reprogram a fucking computer, but you don't even know how to use the mouse.
Right. Like, exactly. Like, that was good. See, this is why she's here. She's actually useful sometimes. So, but... So essentially, you don't even know how to take the steps to go about it until you just start taking the steps to go about it. You can't overthink this. You really can't. Meditating helps so much. Don't let yourself be fake. Don't be fake, I guess. Like, so many people, fake isn't even the right word though. So many people are influenced. Don't let yourself be influenced by your surroundings. because a lot of people do get influenced by your surroundings. That's essentially why your subconscious was built to be what it is right now, because you're taking in your surroundings. Your subconscious was influenced from a very early age, and it didn't, your subconscious when you're first born does not have the same thought process or the same way to take things in like your regular conscious mind does. Your conscious mind can tell you right from wrong, what not to do, what to do, but your subconscious mind is just, it's basically, your subconscious mind is your inner child, essentially. It's exactly what it is. It's basically your inner child that's telling you, oh, we can't do that because it will have this outcome. We can't say this because it'll have this outcome. Being scared to tell people your feelings, or being scared to go into another relationship because you're scared of the outcome of what it's going to be and what it has been in the past, is essentially you're reprogramming and you are re-raising yourself. You are re-raising your inner child to know that, hey, us having money is okay. Reprogramming your subconscious mind is re-raising your inner child, is re-raising yourself to believe that, hey, we don't have to be poor. Having money is okay. We don't have to struggle through life. We don't have to think that everything is hard. Really, meditating can be first steps for people, but sometimes that doesn't work for everybody. So going back to spend maybe an hour in your childhood hometown, maybe going back to relink with old childhood friends, maybe going back to that time period. Yes, it can be traumatic. Yes, it can bring back kind of those trauma reactions, but those are the times that you need to stop and let yourself be in the moment rather than being in the past. Because when you have those trauma responses and you have that kind of that PTSD mindset where it kind of just all comes reeling back because you're in that same space, you're with that same person, whatever the case may be, it all starts coming back, and that's what makes people freak out, and you're still locked in that cycle of this is the reaction that we're supposed to have, rather than reprogramming that moment and those feelings and that mindset to being what it needs to be. It's already happened. It's already in the past. Yes, it affected you. It changed you to the person that you are today, but you are making the conscious effort to change the current present, change your mindset to grow rather than staying stagnant. Like I said in my last video, too many people sit themselves in the past or in the future or in both. You know, if you have anxiety and depression, you're living in both consistently. Hello. Every day.
It's like a vicious cycle.
It is a vicious cycle, especially because a lot of people nowadays, especially with fucking COVID and shit, people are now in that cycle of depression and anxiety. Am I gonna have enough money to eat today? Am I gonna be able to get up to go to my job to get money to eat today? Like, it's just that depression anxiety cycle that just, it is hell. It is absolute hell.
I mean, it's like not only, but like it's scary.
It is.
Like, I mean, with this whole like COVID shit, like with this whole thing, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen next. Not only that, but like, especially with work or like the essential workers, you're still putting yourself at risk, even though like, yeah, COVID is a real thing. But so is the flu, and so is pneumonia, and so is mono, and like, as coming from someone who has had all of them, believe me,
yeah,
it just sucks. The only downside with COVID is that like, I guess you're like,
you're kind of in limbo.
Yeah,
you don't like, know anything about COVID, really.
No,
like,
someone just pulled it out of their ass.
They just said, "Here, have this. You're welcome."
It's
not about COVID, so this is probably just going to be edited out. But
for another time.
Yeah, subconscious mind. Subconscious mind. So, which actually we're gonna have to wrap this up in a little bit. But and I have to call that place too. Yeah. we have things to do. Okay, this is not my full profession yet.
We have a life.
Right.
Surprisingly.
Adulthood sucks. But you know, your subconscious mind, essentially, you're reprogramming a computer when you don't even know how to use the mouse, like she said. Because we don't know anything. We aren't taught anything. We literally only know what we know currently in the present because people have forced themselves to learn and they have taught other people. Because school don't teach you about it, the government is about it, you know.
No, listen.
Like,
listen. The school will teach you how to fucking square dance, but the minute you're like, how do I do my taxes? They're like,
So, essentially what today's video was about was your subconscious mind and reprogramming and my own personal experiences. My own personal experiences with reprogramming my subconscious mind are in the making. That's literally what this entire channel is about, is you help me help you. Like, literally, that's what it's about. Wake up, grow up, because I'm going to use that as merch, and help me help you is also going to be part of my merch. That's my thing for my channel, because if you help one singular person, even just a week, one singular person a week, you are essentially helping everyone. Because, right.
Or the domino effect.
Yeah, domino effect, chain effect, either which way, you're making an effect on other people and on society and the community, and that is what is important. So, essentially, I completely deleted all of social media except for TikTok. That's why my platform, whenever I say, I will put my TikTok down in the description below and it will be there for you guys. You're welcome. That is the only form of social media that I have because I deleted social media months ago. I was tired of the negativity. I was tired of looking at everyone getting better than me, and I just wanted to stop and focus on myself and figure out my job, what I really want to do, what I really want to say, how I really want to get it out there. And YouTube right now is that main platform for me. But I do still have a book that I want to get out there that it's fantasy, but it's wrapped around this subject and it talks about this subject. So it is still in this kind of topic. And my songs are also in this topic. They also talk about my experiences because I've been through some shit, bro. Everyone's been through some shit, and my boyfriend has a movie for his life, literally. If I can get him in on a video for him to just talk about just a handful, just like at least like 3 times in his life, you're gonna think like, dude, like, how are you not famous just because of your life experiences? Like, he genuinely, and I've told him to make his YouTube because, like, dude, like, he can make a lot of money. He's funny. Like, he has all of these experiences that he can talk to people about, relate to people about. He's a great ass gamer. Like, he can make a YouTube and make millions. But he just, like, his life is just crazy. People have crazy lives and crazy experiences, like, just in a short amount of time. And it really is crazy. We are all still young. We are all still children. Everybody is still a child if you have not taken this time to reprogram your inner child, because your inner child is still telling you how to live and react to your life and your experiences from how you first started. You're still living as a child even through adulthood, and the system plays to that because they know that your subconscious mind is essentially running your conscious mind. Essentially, that's how it is. But
plus, like, the human brain never stops learning.
Exactly. Literally, you are processing learning every single day. Like, every single day you are processing learning.
Like, happenings, but like listen, all of my shit happens at night. Cause, like, don't even open your mouth. But I'm a wacky ass sleeper. Like, I genuinely do struggle, like, severely with, like, paralysis and, like, lucid dreaming, and, like, I mean, that's just scary, but, like...
And when you're a victim to it, it's scarier.
Shut the fuck up. But, like, it's genuinely scary, because when you wake up, you can't tell what's real and what's fake anymore. It's literally, like, every brain has that thin line of, like, this is...
We need to just have a YouTube video of you talking about your experiences, because that could be a whole video in itself.
I'm down.
I just told you about my boyfriend, though. We have to be touching feet when we sleep.
Ew.
I know. And, like, it does, honestly, like, I'm used to it now, but when we first got together and we first like he started staying over and whatever, and we first started sleeping together, it was so weird because I had a huge feet phobia, dude, huge feet phobia. And when him and I got together, he did not have a feet phobia. Like, he's not like, he doesn't have a feet fetish or anything.
I was gonna
but
say, you should clarify.
He doesn't have a feet fetish or anything, but he's comfortable with feet. He's comfortable with giving me massages. He's comfortable with, you know, like, our feet touching, playing footsie, whatever. Like, he's comfortable with, like, the natural amount of foot touching. Okay, we're not weird over here. No feet fetishing discrimination on this channel, though.
No.
You do what you do.
Discrimination. That's disgusting.
Be respectful of my channel. So we're just not into it. But when I first got with him, even him touching my feet with socks on was like,
gag.
What are you doing? Because of my ex, which I have a feet fetish because of my ex. He had an infected toe that he tried to shove in my mouth.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. So that was also my abusive ex. Ha, that's another video though. But fucking yeah, no, I have a feet fetish I have a feet phobia. Feet phobia.
Keep that in.
No, I don't wanna. Because of that. So it's very difficult, you know, it was very difficult getting through that, and being comfortable with our feet touching. So, you know, that's just the differences in people and their subconscious minds though, because even for me, that's a subconscious mind that's in the back of my mind. Whenever I see like feet or whenever somebody touches me with their feet, the only thing I can think of is his infected toe. And it's taken me this long, like, to just get that kind of mind frame out of my head. Like, obviously not everybody has an infected toe. Not everybody's gonna try to shove that in my mouth or, you know, like, kick me down. But you know, it takes time. It really does take time. Me and my boyfriend have been together for 2 years, and that relationship that I was in 4 years ago. So, you know, it kind of shows you and it tells you how long that can take and what it takes to kind of get past it, because you have to put yourself in an uncomfy situation to get comfortable with being out of that mindset and out of that, you know, kind of framework of your life. You have to take control of that, guys. That's why I mean when I'm talking about manifestation, when you manifest something, you need to take control of your life, because if you don't, your subconscious mind is going to control you for the rest of your life. So you just have to seriously take that time. Soul search, guys. Meditate. It does help. It's going to take some time to really get a productive meditation, because it's taking me some time, all right? I don't meditate every day like I should. But when I do meditate, gosh, it's a relief. It makes me feel so much better. But, you know, it does take some time to kind of practice and get used to that. But on that note, meditate, soul search, take the time to love yourself, be there for yourself, and, you know, make healthy decisions in life, and keep working, keep progressing, because that's what we got to do to grow. Thank you, Maddy, for coming on this video. Would you like to say any last
words?
Comments? Last words? I didn't want to say last words. You're not dying today or anything.
I might.
Don't say that.
I'm feet phobic as fuck.
We can definitely get another video going here with her, probably in the next week or the next couple weeks. Because I do have a new job that's coming up here soon. Woo woo! So we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys again for coming in to do another video. This is probably going to be another long one. Bear with me though. I'm just trying to get my 4,000 hours out there so I can get monetized. Subscribe, like, comment, give me your feedback. I appreciate everything. Again, down in the description will be my TikTok. If you want me, I can put your stuff down there if you want.
Instagram on there.
You want to put your Instagram on there?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have some of your URL code.
Okay.
Alright. So, if you guys want her contact info, that will be down there in the description. She might be making a YouTube channel. We'll find out here eventually. Might be making a YouTube channel, so I will keep you guys posted. She'll probably be on here a lot. I'll probably have more visitors on here a lot. My cousin Marcus, my friend Aisha Cheyenne. They're an interesting duo. They're funny. So that'll probably be like a vlogging video. But you know what? Let me know your guys' feedback. Again, like, comment, subscribe. I don't think I can say that enough. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.